there was like a guy that came to our like an assembly in school, and you could just say any. You'd be like, "What's 149 times 2018?" and he'd say it right away.
Yeah.
How does that work? That's got to be like a up in the brain. Something went wrong.
No, I think it's like
right.
some language tricks.
So you think he's computing? You don't think it's like a memory thing?
I think different people go about it differently.
Yeah.
And I do think some people just have like wild genius math brains.
I picture that guy like being like genius math brain.
Yeah.
And then he gets older and it just goes away, but it's like his livelihood. So he's just at assemblies, just like
I got it.
31,086. No one looked that up.
Yeah, right. Phones, that's your phone's forward. If I had that power,
yeah,
I would throw some mustard on it.
Oh yeah.
You know, they'd be like, "What's 35,000 times 826?" I'd be like, "Oh!" I just ripped the biggest fart ever. That had to happen for this.
Like, I'm a supercomputer.
Lift off. The clock has started.
Hey, Hesbos, welcome to Hesby Street, the place where things...
Are you sure?
I'm not.
No, it's people and places.
Oh.
Exist.
The place where people and places exist.
There we go. Hesby Street.
You can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah. HesbyStreetPod.com has our tour dates. Do you remember last week when Zack said, I will get them up this week? He did not. Well, mine are still there. I'm going to be in Toronto, Los Angeles, Rochester, Boston, Washington, D.C., Denver. So check it out there. Patreon.com. You want to talk about that?
Leaving the dates off of the site for me is becoming my new, like, the stove is on. I wake up and I'm like, oh my God.
No, you don't. You never think about it until I bring it up right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I feel bad.
Don't lie to them. You've already lied to them once. Don't double down.
I feel bad.
Okay.
You can also go to patreon.com/Hesby Street. You can go to YouTube, where we got all kinds of videos. Some videos on YouTube that you don't even get to see on Instagram. And then, of course, there's
secret ones.
Yeah, we got secret ones up on YouTube. So subscribe to the Hesby Street channel and rate and review the podcast. It does something to the gods of social devices.
Yeah, just leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Why is it so hard for you idiots? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Make your next review. I just got bullied into writing something about this podcast. It's fine. 5 stars.
All right, dude, play the song.
All right. Put a little thing on the end of it there.
A little thing that time.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I was playing like a string on a...
Bada bing, 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 bing. That's what you were playing?
Vaguely racist.
Why?
I don't know why when you do it, it doesn't sound...
No, that's the song from, is it Deliverance or Deer Hunter? I get them mixed up.
Deliverance. Yeah, where they rape them in the woods.
There's nothing. Even though all those characters, I'm sure, are racist, I don't think any racism really takes place in that.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of old hick white guys killing each other, right?
Right. I think it was just the way you said bing, 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 bing. It was bing. It was your bing.
Bada bing, 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 bing. Well, that's how I play banjo on my mouth. What can I do about that?
No, there's nothing you can do. Speaking of Bing, Bing, the search engine, dude.
Oh, yeah. They're our sponsor.
They're our newest sponsor.
They were like, what will get us out of the gutter? We got to sponsor Hesby Street Podcast. And they did, and listen. I can't in good faith tell you to use Bing over Google. I can't do it.
No.
Because at the end of the day, I love you all.
Right.
But they're still our sponsor, so check them out.
Our friends at Bing. Do you remember when Bing made that comeback commercial? No. And it was like people trying to search something on Google, and then they search it on Bing, and it was like an HD, like someone looked up like frog, and it was just like a basic photo on Google, and they search it on Bing, and it like comes to life, and the music that plays is like, and it feels like I am just too close to love. And it's like, whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know. And I remember seeing that commercial and like, Bing is going all out right now. This is a Hail Mary ad campaign. The song was cracking. It had like dubstep sounds in it. And I feel like their marketing team was like, if we're not big at, like, there is no other idea.
Guys, we tried.
Well, that is
A
it.
month later, they were like, we did it.
We left it all out on the field.
Yeah, we got to know that we went down swinging.
Proud of all of you. Hey, hey, we're winners. I don't care what it says out there.
I have taken a position with a new company, but I love you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
My golden parachute reflects your effort. They Bing is making a comeback. They have some like new AI chat that's incorporated in Microsoft right now, which is good. I think AI is like about to be our new.
Overlords.
It's like yeah, kind of, but I'm okay with it for convenience.
If you
can guess the word I'm trying to text my friend, steal every fucking digit of my identity.
If you own a company, if you run a company, if you have any decision making within the company you work for, give it all to AI right now.
Yeah.
Get ahead of it. You don't want to be the guy that said, no, we didn't want to use AI because of like pride.
Yeah.
Or like the human element.
Yeah.
Pass on that, dude.
It's like
Get over it and just give it up to the computer overlords now, and just hope you live off your savings, go on a lot of vacations, max out the credit card. This is it.
dude.
This is the final stretch.
I love you, AI. I always have. You're my boy. It's like
no, don't do that.
It's
you
like
can't trick AI.
No.
AI's like, I don't give a fuck. Even if you love me, even I don't
care.
I don't care. This is dollars and cents, man. No. You don't matter to us.
It's like a tyrant overlord taking over where you're like, I always rocked with you, Fidel Castro. Idi Amin, finally we made it, dog.
Like, yeah, okay.
And he was like, huh?
You gotta
proud of you, bro.
I don't even like that you're comparing AI to evil over. There's better than that. They'll be like, listen, man, it's no hard feelings.
We're gonna help you.
No, we're not gonna help you.
They are gonna help you.
No.
It will help them in the long run.
It's gonna help everyone, and that is getting rid of us.
Yeah, but it's gonna be convenient. It's gonna be a convenient ride to hell. Is what I'm saying. They're gonna know what I'm trying to text, and they're not gonna start any of my sentences with wheel when I'm trying to say well.
For sure.
I'm not saying wheel.
Ducking? No thanks.
No, dog.
I be out here trying to fucking.
Yeah. I took a shot? No. I don't take shots in the bathroom.
So what's your
My AI take?
No. We could get into the AI take.
My inspiration?
Yeah, what's your inspiration? Your comedic inspiration.
My inspiration is AI. You hear that, AI? No, my inspiration, I would say, is like the first football coaches. Mm-hmm. American football became a sport in like 1900s.
Yeah.
And, some people out there just had the confidence to be like, I've never even seen this thing really. I saw it once or twice. I'm ready to tell people how to do it. That is my inspiration. It's like, don't be held back by fear, dude. You get it.
It is weird.
You get it. Start drawing some plays.
The first football coach didn't play football.
Exactly. He just watched it.
We're just figuring out the rules as we go.
Like, all right, I'm getting into it.
What are the rules on throwing?
Yeah.
Can you throw?
Yeah.
Don't tell him. We're gonna throw.
That guy can't throw it, and your assistant's like, he can. It's the quarterback. Oh. All right, well then you throw it more.
How far can you throw? Let's throw at that.
Throw it right through those uprights. No, well, that's got to be kicked. It's got to be kicked for that
Kicked?
to count.
You can kick? All right, guys, take 5.
Yeah, okay.
Think about this.
So it is like football. It's football, like soccer. You can kick it. What do you mean only one of them can kick it? So then what do the rest do?
Block. I don't even know what block is.
All right, just everyone get low.
Drive your legs.
Yeah. Here, what? When I blow the whistle, dive to the ground and get back up. I don't know what to tell these guys. Yeah, so that's my inspiration. The original generation of football coaches.
I like that. My current style.
Yeah.
Switching over to style. Like
like what kind of style of comedy do you do?
This is the style of comedy I am this week.
Yeah.
Like when you go to like Target, right?
Yeah.
And you want to get like maybe you want to get some Triscuits.
Yeah.
You're a big Triscuits guy. But then you get there and it's like $6 for a box of Triscuits, which is fine because you don't remember the price of Triscuits. But then you see right next to it is the Target brand. What do they call that?
Oh, fuck.
It's like
Put me on the Simply Nature or something. Yeah.
And those Triscuits are $2.50 a box, and they look the same.
Identical.
And you're like, well, it's also black pepper.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I guess I'll get that one. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. It's a lot cheaper.
You're a lot cheaper, but you do black pepper.
But I do black pepper.
So you're
I got the
legit.
flavor you want.
Yeah,
Whatever
right.
style of joke you want.
Right. What are they doing
I'll
over there?
do it.
Herb? I'll do herb.
Ranch? Of course we got ranch.
Ranch is our original flavor.
Do ranch. Original, fine.
Yeah.
Listen, you can put hummus on me too, man. You can put hummus all over me
Yeah,
if you
you're
want.
knockoff. You're knockoff brand. Yeah. If people ask me what's my comedic style,
Sometimes the knockoff brand's better. Sometimes they do certain flavors better.
I don't know if I could ever admit that has been true to me.
It can be true.
It can be true, for sure.
It can be true, guys.
It's not.
Maybe you didn't want Dave Chappelle.
No,
you
yeah,
thought
exactly.
you did. Right? But
In the little side room out front towards the lobby, there are seats available for a similar comedy show.
that's right.
Laughs happen in both places.
Laughs do happen in both places. So I'm saying, just as salty,
Yeah.
you know?
And you can bring your phone in to yours.
You can bring your phone into my
it
Triscuit
out.
area.
Film
Pull it
me.
out. Film me. I don't give a shit. No one's going to watch this.
I would say if someone asked me right now what my style is, like looking back on my career,
Yeah.
I would say, you know, that famous kind of portrait of that guy just getting like shot in the head in war?
The Vietnam one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is a terrible thing.
He's about to get shot, right?
About
His
to get
mouth's
shot.
open.
And then it becomes like timeless art. And then it almost becomes like cool, like Andy Warholized. Like I feel like it's like a
Right.
common kind of kitschy art thing out of like from what happened originally to this.
Got it.
That's me.
That's you. So you're
Like,
the
when I
kitschy
was
version of
first
some very
going-
serious art.
When I was first going in comedy,
It was horrifying.
people were like, don't, no, no, don't do that. That is a terrible
and
thing.
now they're so desensitized to your horrible comedy.
And it looped around. You forgot about it a little
You
bit.
forgot about it.
And then you maybe saw like
You're
a rich
oh,
person.
I remember this.
And then you're like, whoa, that's in an episode of MTV Cribs. That's
Yeah.
neat. That's cool that Paul Pierce has that in his office of his crib,
Yeah.
you know? And then it's...
And now it's posterized colors.
Now, exactly. Now I've been colorized, and you
Uh-huh.
might see me at like a poker game, you know, at some
Right.
like back room.
Yeah, someone's got it on a big T-shirt.
And someone's like, what the fuck is that? And you go, that's Zack Chapaloni. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
wasn't that sad? It
It was, but we took it back. We took it back.
Yeah, that's my style.
Wow, that's a good style.
That's, I think, for now. It wasn't for a long time. It was a
Yeah.
war crime, I think. My comedy originally.
It was a war crime.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What's your
People
style?
leaving-
I go war crime. Atrocities against humanity. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you remember the game? Or no, like pickup artists?
Yes.
Remember that whole culture? And there was
Yeah.
that book, The Game? Mm-hmm. So I've been thinking.
Brutal.
Awful. It's just like weirdos.
Just an awful time. Dude, the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yucky time.
It just felt like guys were too deep in the rabbit hole of like thinking they knew what women wanted without ever including women in the conversation.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So I've been thinking about this impression. It's a character that just is in my head for reasons I don't know. But he is a French guy
Okay.
who moved to the States with very limited English to show off his universal pickup artist skills.
Love it.
Okay.
What do you want? Do you want me to play someone
You
in
could be
this?
a woman I see at the club.
Okay. American.
American woman. Hey, I see you are here to make dance also, huh?
Yeah, I like to dance.
Yeah.
You have an accent.
Your beauty is mild.
Okay, maybe you don't. Maybe there's a language barrier here. You said mild, meaning my. You think I'm not attractive?
It is existing, but in a subverted scale.
Okay. Well.
Let me grab your arm. And
No.
I will guess your weight in exact kilogram.
Okay. Well,
If I am right, you kiss me.
I'm not.
If I am wrong, I kiss you.
Okay, I'm not going to consent to the kissing or the you guessing my weight at all.
They call me Jerome.
Okay,
How is
Jerome.
your name?
My name's good. Thanks for asking.
You are good.
Yes.
You are about to be better.
Okay.
Buy me 4 drinks.
Oh, no, thanks.
I see your eyes have turned to my cowboy hat.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you're French and wearing a cowboy hat just at this brew pub we're at in Silver Lake.
There's only one thing I know to do with my freak flag.
Uh-huh.
I let it fly.
Oh, that's fun. That's
Above
fun.
the star.
I feel like you're here and I'm enjoying this.
Yes.
Jerome, you said?
Jerome.
I feel like you're really trying to incorporate a lot of different American things. One of them being kind of just being a shitty douche. But I take it back. I do want you to guess how much I weigh.
I can only do kilogram.
That's fine.
48.
Okay, that sounds low. Is that low?
I have never understood how to calculate.
Color me flattered, Jerome. All right, so now what happens? You kiss me or I kiss you? I forgot.
Come, we must escape this place.
No, I'm going to sit on your face.
I'm not used to you moving so fast. I'm like, I know a place quiet. We can go away.
No, we can do it right here. Listen, man.
You are, how you say, scare me.
I'm a boss bitch. I get things done right away. So I got a lot to do.
What
so
do
if
you
wanna
say
do
we
this,
go somewhere where it's a little more private?
why don't you stop being a little bitch
I am scared.
and get on your knees?
I have never made it this far.
Welcome to the States.
Cowboy. Yeah, dude, kilogram math. I never understood it.
It's different.
I just don't know, but like I don't even kilogram
Dude,
and Celsius.
If kilogram and Celsius, wait till you hear about stone.
No, I'm not doing stone.
It's
Quid.
like, he weighs 13 stones. What's a stone?
I think quid is just the thing.
Quid's money.
Quid's just the thing. It's like bucks.
Okay, you just say quid.
It's whatever it is.
It's like 40 quid, love.
40 quid is $40. It's
All right,
40
yeah.
anything.
Okay.
Pence, I think, is pennies or
I
cents.
thought I did a pretty good accent there.
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah.
Usually it takes you like 5 tries, or you got to do it first.
Dude, I escaped.
Don't ask me to go back.
I escaped to whatever continent we were on.
Yeah, right? It felt like you were there.
I was along with you for the ride. I love when people give you like math hints as like a fun trick.
I don't know what you mean. Explain.
Did you know if you're trying to find out what 30% of 70 is, just think of what 70% of 30 is.
Okay, thanks.
No, but it's like 4% of 25. What's 25% of 4? 1. But like when it's a hard, I'm like, oh, that's fun. And
But
then
when
I
they don't
stuck
go
with a
into
weird
each
number. It's
Yeah, I
like
didn't know that.
87% of 60. I'm like, it's just 60% of 87.
I don't know how people like have those weird math minds. Like
Which one?
There's
Autistic
people. Is it autism? Like, there was like a guy that came to our like an assembly in school, and you could just say anything. You'd be like, "What's 149 times 2018?" And he'd say it right away.
Yeah.
How does that work? That's got to be like a fuck up in the brain. Something went wrong.
No, I think it's
something
like
went
you
very
know
right.
some language tricks.
So you think he's computing? You don't think it's like a memory thing?
I mean, I think different people go about it differently.
Yeah.
And I do think some people just have like wild genius math brains.
I picture that guy like being like genius math brain,
Yeah.
and then he gets older and it just goes away, but it's like his livelihood, so he's just at assemblies just like
I got it.
31,086. No one looked that up.
Yeah, right. Phones, that's your phone's forward. If I had that power,
Yeah.
I would throw some mustard on it.
Oh yeah.
You know, they'd be like, what's 35,000 times 826? I'd be like, I just ripped the biggest fart ever. That had to happen for this.
I'm a supercomputer.
They're like, okay, say it. I'm not done. They're like, dude, I'm afraid that you're gonna think harder. Shit yourself.
I remember another assembly we had in school.
Your assemblies were freak shows. Dog, they did not know what to do with you kids.
It's just like a bearded woman
A guy whose bottom half was a unicycle. And he only spoke Egyptian.
It's just like the last person with leprosy. It was a Catholic school.
I don't want to go to assembly. You just have, no wonder you're so anxious, dude. Assembly did a number on you.
Everyone in their bulletproof vest were going to assembly time.
All right, kids, grab your puke bag in case your mind can't process what you're about to see. That's funny. All right, what's the other?
I don't even remember.
On the edge of my seat.
It wasn't anything.
Math genius.
just midgets jousting.
And that's what happens when you masturbate. You're like, okay, I think I want it. Oh, fuck. So masturbating's bad then.
They good?
We all agree?
We're 7, by the way.
I don't wanna... Yeah, we had...
We were both down at San Diego this weekend. Didn't see each other.
I didn't see you.
Yeah, I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too. I really wanted to go to your show. How was it?
It was very fun.
It was you and Emily, MCAT?
MCAT and our friends. Emily, Torio, and friends. Very good show.
Is that what it was called?
Uh-huh.
And that was what it was?
And that's what it was. Well, one not-so-friend, but whatever.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. 4 friends.
Okay,
It
cool.
was Noah Kopfer.
Oh, nice.
Cole Garrett, Mal Hall,
That's a fun group.
Alex Young.
Oh,
Follow
fuck
them all.
yeah.
Great show.
Alex was down in San Diego?
It was fun because, so Emily and I try new shit. So, like, they all crushed. So,
And then-
so then you feel okay. Because
Right.
if they bombed or did bad or the crowd just wasn't into it, because you don't know because they're there to see Emily and I.
Yeah.
Then I feel like, oh, maybe I should do shit that'll work.
Yeah.
But they all did so well that I could just go up there with my notes
Oh,
and
that's
just try
fun. Yeah, that's funny. It's like they're doing so bad. You're like, well, now we got to give them their money's worth.
shit. Yeah, right. But they all did so well. And then, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Sorry you couldn't make it, man.
Dude,
I guess you just don't care about this craft.
No, I don't.
I actually, not you, because I know how hard you work, but there's some people, like we've gotten to a point in comedy where, like, we can offer things to people, you know,
In what
that
sense?
are newer, some sets, some guest sets,
Yeah.
bookings,
Right.
and when they say no, it's a weird. It's weird to me because I never said no. Coming up when I was newer,
Yeah.
some people are like, "No, I'm going out with friends," or "I'm going to," or like I offered someone guest sets at like our Punchline show, or
Yeah.
like my other Punchline show, and they'll be like, "No, I got my show," and it's like, okay,
Well, that I understand. I mean, it's like they're still doing comedy.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, like as an outside observer,
Yeah.
like, oh, you get to work with Torio or you get to do
No,
the
it's not me.
No,
I
no.
don't mean me specifically. I
I'm
mean
not-
the club, like the booker's gonna be there.
I'm not trying
or,
to
like,
overhype you either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, your own show that is always there and isn't going anywhere.
Exactly.
And it will be there when you miss one
Yeah,
versus, exactly, a new venue, a new headliner to work with. It's just like, that's how we make friends. Like, in comedy, it really is because you can meet people and get along, but I mean, me personally, I'm okay at the hang, but my ideal hang is like we all did stand up and we
Exactly.
all did well
Yeah.
and we know what we're capable of, and now there's like a base set. It's
Yeah.
like the hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
You know, now the party's getting rolling a little bit. That's my ideal way to meet people is like doing comedy
Yeah.
and then hanging out.
totally. I don't know why I brought that up. It was just
We have a new enemy. That's why.
we do.
You have a bloodlust, clearly.
Who do I have a
For whoever says no to.
Oh no,
working
just
with you.
it's been happening a lot lately where I'm like, okay, I thought not a lot, but like enough to where I'm like, what are people do? I feel like you hear this a lot about a lot of people. They say they won't get out of their own way, and it
Yeah.
seems like that kind of behavior. A
Yeah.
lot of people are like in their own head doing weird stuff. Like people are like, I can't get ahead in LA, and I'm like, well, I feel like you could, but you're saying no to stuff.
Yeah.
and not.
Yeah, I would be in my head a lot when I started, and it would just be like, I don't want to embarrass myself tonight.
Yeah, but I would.
There's that fear of that for people that might be not like you were very gifted in. It's like set structured material. You and Emily both kind of had that right out the gate,
Right.
where it's like we're just going up and we're doing our thing, and there's like clarity and peace in that. Whereas I'm like on the act outy side. I'm
Right.
like, do I want to meet up and absolutely humiliate myself in front of all these
Yeah.
people I respect, or go hang out with my friends and I
guess
don't
that
care?
makes sense.
Yeah. And in agreement with what you're saying, like that is getting in their own way,
Totally.
you know?
Yeah.
But I do understand why they do that, and I still do think it's the wrong thing to do. I've learned over the years that like beyond stand up, but like in life for me, embarrassing myself and falling down and showing my ass and then recovering from that
for
is
sure.
where I've become good.
And that's just comedy and
Yeah.
that's whatever.
Yeah, that thick skin. When you see someone like, this show sucks, I don't want to do it. It's like, yeah, we all don't want to do it, but we've all been there before.
Mm-hmm.
And have you never been here before? Are you like not gonna...
Yeah.
Smooth waters don't make skilled sailors.
Oh.
How's that,
But they do
motherfucker?
run deep.
Sailors?
Shallow, still waters run deep.
Why does that... What does that do?
It's just a different saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it
What
for?
does still waters run deep mean?
Yeah.
It means he might look boring or just normal on the surface.
Uh-huh.
But there's a lot going on down there.
That explains why I've lived my life by wacky waters run shallow. I'm very superficial, but boy, am I a hoot. I'm a wild card, baby.
All right.
Okay, dude.
We've been busy.
Gun to your head.
Gun to my head. Okay, I'm in.
No, behind you.
Does he see me?
If someone's about to shoot,
Does he see you? The gun
does
is
he
to
see
your
you?
head.
No, he's actually not paying attention to you. He's just very reckless with how he holds his gun. Feel like you could kill a guy with a ninja star?
Yeah. You know, I've thrown a ninja star. My buddy had one.
Yeah.
And I was pretty good aim with it.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It also, I didn't realize they're illegal, right? I think they might be. I don't know. But I'll say this. You know, you throw a knife or if you've done axe throwing, it seems very hard to like get it right.
Yeah.
But the ninja star, because there's
Probability.
4 points.
Yeah.
That's going to stick inside whoever you throw it at.
Yeah.
There's no bounce off.
It's going in.
Yeah. And they're sharp,
Yeah.
thick,
Yeah.
deadly. It's sort of like nunchucks don't make sense to me.
Nunchucks are like almost...
Just get a bat. What
It's,
are we doing?
Nunchucks are like kind of fake because they actually weren't invented until like the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they became popular like
Yeah.
very late. I mean, maybe earlier than the 80s, but not like ancient weapons.
Right. Maybe you can really get nunchucks to work. I'm sure they hurt, whatever,
Yeah.
but a ninja star I'd be
Nunchucks are
1,000
flashy.
times more afraid of.
Yeah. You sound like the guy that pitched Ninja Stars back in the day.
Yeah.
Where he's like, arrow, what do you got, one tip? This thing's getting in you. Guys.
Hey, I got to be honest. Don't be just holding these in a... You got to buy the satchel with it. Because these
Yeah.
are thick satchel.
Pack.
These are dangerous.
The whole clan's going to be fine.
These ain't for a wuss. Are you a wuss?
No.
Okay, well then, these might be for you, but you got to promise me
Yeah.
you ain't no wussy boy.
Yeah. And look, you don't have to be accurate. We could all be Larry. Even Larry could kill someone. Larry's like, what are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about Larry.
Larry the ninja. He's like, I can throw stuff too.
Okay.
Remember the time I choked the guy to death? That was on accident, Larry.
just
You were
keep
hugging
pulling
him.
the wagon, all right?
We're going to get an ox soon, right? You guys keep
Yeah,
saying.
Larry. You're not spending that money on weapons again, right?
No, Larry. Just eyes forward. Mind the road.
I just have the one eye. Eye forward.
That's why I just focus ahead.
Poor Larry, man.
Poor Larry, dude. But hey, he made it work. And when people don't know about Larry,
saved
after
it.
his ninja career ended, got to hit the assembly circuit. He got to go county to county and absolutely horrify confused Catholic kindergartners about the dangers of ninja stars. Yeah. Dude, we had the weirdest fucking... Now that I'm thinking about, like, assemblies, we had, like, some people that showed up. Like, one guy was blind because he played with gasoline and fire. And he has, like, a daughter. He's, like, an old man. He had, like, a teenage daughter.
And was the
Who's
point
like-
of the assembly just to be like, don't play with fire?
It was... but it was like comedy and
Oh,
like
no.
kids these days. Like his daughter, I think, has a piercing that goes from her nose to her ear.
Oh, those are cool. Like the chain.
Yeah, the chain, but he was kind of like, so I don't know what these kids are up to. And I'm like, everyone's like laughing about that part. But I'm like, are we still doing the fire discussion? Because I'm kind of shaken up about that a little bit. So gasoline explodes. That's where I learned that. People think gasoline's like just flammable.
No, it explodes.
It's a boom.
big old boom.
Yeah, so that was an assembly. Virginity was an assembly. We had some virgins talking about promise rings.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember we had this guy. He would come every year in my elementary school.
Yeah.
And he wrote these books, and it was like the animal book, animal alphabet book. Okay. So, like,
Okay.
A, armadillo.
Yeah.
B, bear.
Yeah.
And he'd go through all of them, and then X would be something weird.
He's like, X, we got to dig deep.
Yeah.
It's like Zicadus apparatus.
And I remember as a 7-year-old thinking that guy was so fucking cool, dude. He found an animal for every letter.
Yeah.
But like in retro, thinking about that guy now, I'm like, that's a weird job.
Yeah.
And I want to know more about his person. Like, what was his story?
Yeah, he's
he-
not just like animals.
Maybe.
Where else do you think it's
I
going?
don't know. Why do you pick that job? It's a weird job.
Author?
Kids author. Yeah.
I honestly think I would love to have that job. It would be
just so
so
weird.
fun. Get to be like imaginative and be a kid again.
I guess I just don't trust anyone that likes kids.
I love kids.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm a kid guy
Yeah.
through and through. Like, it's everywhere I go. Like, we were just in San Diego.
When I meet kids, I like them individually. Like my niece and nephew, friends have some niece and nephews, but like the people that kind of like seek out. My dad's like that. Like if there's a kid on the sidewalk, he'll be like, "Hey," he'll like to say
that's
hi.
too much. Yeah.
I don't think it's too much. He's just
My
like,
mom is that. It's when you're with them, you're like, I don't know where to look now. Hello, kid.
Yeah, I'm always like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
These kids are weird to me.
Yeah,
They scare me. They can break. I always feel like I'm responsible for every kid in my vicinity.
That's funny.
Because it's like that kind of like keep the kids alive.
Yeah.
But then also I don't want that. But then if something goes wrong, it's my fault.
Right. Yeah, you're way in your head about the
I
kid
can't
thing.
have kids.
Yeah, you can't.
No.
You gotta tell your mom.
Thanks, man. Mom, if you're listening.
My mom will say hi to kids, and it's like, Mom, I'm here talking to you. I think I'm gay. And the kid's like, what is that? I'm like, see what happened? See what happens when you invite the kid here?
Now I got to, okay, well, when two guys
Or two women
match with each other on an app, they meet behind a bush, similar to a park like this.
Yeah.
And they just wreak havoc on each other.
Go to town. You know town, right? They go there. No, kids love me so much that so we were in San Diego and Elizabeth's friend, her like childhood best friend, or like since high school, whatever, they just moved there and they have a little girl who's like 4.
Great
And
age,
her and her
very
husband,
fun.
adorable. And she is like the sweetest, cutest thing. And I love kids, but I'm not like super like, hello, but like if they want to play, you know me, I do voices and faces. Like the fucking kid's dream come true. So the kid is like going around.
You're a kid's dream come true.
I think I am. I mean, I was talking to like the parents, and she'd come up and like, yeah, and I'm like, don't eat me,
Yeah, I do.
And so it goes on and
I'll
goes
play
on.
the game. I'll yes and with a kid.
And like after like
till dinner's ready.
20 minutes, we're about to go out to dinner, and the kid goes, "Can I tell you a secret?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "I love you." And like the parents were like, "Oh my God, that's the cutest thing ever." And like,
Thank God that's where the secret went.
there's a man that we keep in our garage, and he wants help. No, but the parents were like, our like siblings have been around this girl trying to connect, and the girl has never said more than, "I like you." And like Zack has sat there, not really even like engaging too much, just kind of like yes-anding.
I the same
speak
way.
kid.
Kids like me because it's just like I let them come to me.
Yeah. I think I had a cool. And Elizabeth's like, "What is that about? Like, why you're always?" And I don't know what it is.
That's
but
everyone though,
I had,
dude.
like, a
That's
fun
adults
uncle.
too, dude. You got magnetism.
But I had a fun uncle.
Funkle.
I had a funkle.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
I got funkles.
I vividly remember being a kid And there were some people that were adults that were like, "What's up, little buddy? You got a little backpack on there?" And I'm like, "You don't get it, dude." You know what I mean? Like, you would look at me like, "You are so grown the fuck up."
Oh, you're 6? How many fingers is that? 6.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. I'm like, uh-oh, I think I hid something somewhere. I'm like, is it behind my ear? Because we can just cut right to the chase. Put it here. Quarter? 2 quarters? I got big ears, buddy. But some people were fun, and they got it. And
they let you think. What it was is they let you think you were an adult.
Yeah. They stepped into your world, as opposed to them trying to
They let
convince
you know, that you felt more mature getting to hang out with them.
Yes. Yeah. And it's totally. It was like you bridge that gap, and that's what Funkles do.
Yeah.
And so I would I would do that, but I couldn't stand the people that were like, "Hey man, you don't wait till you got to worry about taxes."
Oh yeah, I know.
And I'm like, "Oh, I get that. I get that one, Uncle Gary." Yo, man, you must be a hoot. I guess you got to be 40 and up to get this ride.
Oh yeah, dude. We all had an Uncle Doug, man. He was just mean to us.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Must be nice being able to run around." Be like, "Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must be nice to drive. What are we doing? We're at different places in our lives."
Yeah. You can do whatever you want, right? I have a bedtime. I'm trying to find out who else.
So you want to waste more of my time? Because I got dessert. I got special treat in 30, bed in 45.
Yeah.
So what are we doing right now, Doug?
You upset with the rules of life? Well, your kids aren't talking to you, and your wife kicked you out of the house, Doug. Maybe rules are your friend.